everyone, welcome to the next session on Advanced Answers Workbench tutorials. In this session, we will take up the CFD analysis of the commercial water pipe. We will start by double clicking on Fluid Flow Fluent. Now I already have the geometry made with me, so I'll right click, import the geometry. I'll give you the link for the geometry so that you can use it directly, or you can create the geometry by referring to the video of static structural analysis of the commercial water pipe. Next, I'll go to geometry and double click. Now you can see here that this is just one part, one body, that is this solid. Now I also want to create a fluid element. So for that I have come to this geometry section again. I'll go to tools and I'll click on fill. I'll select this inner portion and apply and generate. So now you can see there are two parts, two bodies. So there is one solid outside and there is one inside. Now the inner one, I'll rename this as fluid, and the outer solid, I'll rename this as pipe. So now I have two parts separately labeled so that I can recognize them when I go for analysis. So geometry is done. I've cancelled that tab. Now I'll go to mesh and double click on it. Now this is the mesh section. So I'll go to mesh. You can see here the element size by default is 0.15 meter. If you want, you can generate this mesh. But if the size seems too larger for you, you can change this to 0.01 meter and then generate. So you can see now this has become much finer. Now I want to give certain names. So I'll go to this face and I'll call this face create named selection. I will label this as inlet. Okay. This surface, again right click, create named selection. This is the wall. And on the other end, right click here after selecting, create named selection. This is the outlet. Because we also need to know what is the inlet, what is the outlet, and where is the wall portion of the pipe. So once this is done, you should just generate the mesh once again, because sometimes it happens that the mesh is not properly generated. You can just come to mesh and update mesh. You can see here the mesh translation to Fluent was successful. So now you can be confirmed that your meshing has been done. If you do not do this step, what happens is, suppose if you just close this window and you come to this main window, here the mesh will seem like this green colored arrow, because it is not updated. So what you can do is, you can just right click here and update at this stage also. But I have already updated, so it's fine. Now I'll go to setup and double click. Here I will click double precision start. In the console over here, you can see the steps that are being done. My geometry has also appeared. So now I'll come to this task page. Here I will click on gravity. Along the y-axis, I'll give the gravitational acceleration as minus 9.81 meter per second square. Now I'll come to the left side. The first thing is in models. If you want to give any property from here, you can give it. If you don't want to change any property, Then you can go to materials, which is the important part. We will first go to fluid, double click on air, and we are going to change the fluid. So I will go to fluid database. Here I'll select water liquid, copy and close. So now you can see in fluid, water liquid has been added. Next I'll go to solid. If you want, you can keep this as aluminium pipe, but I want to change it. So I'll go to aluminium and double click on it. Again I'll click on fluid database. The fluid materials that you will see here are fluid type. So you need to change material type to solid and then search. So we will select steel from here, copy and close. So close this. Now you can see the material has been added, water liquid and steel. So once the material has been added, we will go to boundary conditions. Here I'll select inlet and I'll click on inlet velocity. Now here I will give the velocity magnitude as say 2.5 meters per second. I will not change anything else. I'll click on apply and close. So I have given this boundary condition. Next I'll go to reference values, compute from inlet, reference zone is the fluid. After this I'll go to solution. I'll go to initialization and double click. Here I'll choose standard initialization. I'll compute from inlet and here I'll click on initialize. Next I'll go to calculation activities, autosave every iteration, I'll select 20. After this I'll go to results. In that I'll go to graphics and click on path lines. I'll double click on it. Here you can see color by. I will choose velocity, which is the most commonly used one, and here I will select inlet. Then I'll click the shift key and then I'll select these two. Save display. You will have to wait for the results to be displayed. You can also click on pulse and you can see the motion of the fluid. You can see the direction in which the motion is taking place. Then I'll click on stop and close this one. Next I'll go to run calculations and double click on it. Here I'll choose the number of iterations. Say I'll give it as 500 and then I'll calculate. Now based on the configuration of your workstation, it will take time. So you will have to wait for the solution to be generated. So the calculation is complete. Here we can see the graphs. This is the velocity magnitude. It is shown in the form of path lines. So once this is done, we will close this. I'll go to results and double click on it. Now this is the post processing part where I want to see the results. So I'll first go to this inlet. I'll tick over here and then double click. I'll go to render and I'll set the transparency to 0.9 such that I'm able to see the results properly. And I'll click on apply. Next I'll go to outlet, tick here, double click. Again I'll set the transparency to 0.9, apply. You can see here both of them have become light in color. This was about the fluid. Now I'll go to the pipe. I'll click on wall. I'll set this transparency to 0.9. and apply. I'll set the transparency to 0.9, apply. I'll go to the wall pipe and double click. Here also I'll set the transparency to 0.9 and apply. So now you can see all four of them have become transparent, so it will be easier to see the fluid flow. Now I'll see the results. First I'll go to the creation of a streamline. So I'll click on streamline. This is streamline 1. Okay. Here I want to start from inlet. So you'll start from here and go towards the outlet. Apply. Number of points that are shown are 25. So that's okay for us. So now you can see here, this is the velocity streamline from the inlet to the outlet. But we want to see the motion of it. So before that, we'll quickly add some text over here. So I've clicked on insert text. Okay. I will go to text string and here I'll write down CFD analysis of commercial water pipe. I'll click on embed auto annotation. Next I'll go to location over here and I'll set it to top center. So along Y it will be at the top and along X it will be at the center. So this is applied. Top means over here, otherwise it will come somewhere else. So this is very much clear to us. Now I want to see the animation part of it. So I will go to animation over here and I'll click on it. Now I'll change the type to sweep animation. I'll click on streamline 1. That is what I want to see. Now this speed I have changed it to slow. I'll click on this arrow. Here this is showing that it is in repeat forever. So you can just change this and you can repeat it only once. Also I'll go to options and just make a small change, that is the symbol size. What we are using is a ball to show the fluid flow. You can just change this size to 0.3. Okay. Now I'll come here and select streamline 1 and click on play. So you can see here the fluid is flowing through the pipe. Now these are the molecules which are seen. You can see that at the center the speed has become faster as compared to the sides, that is on the wall. The reason is the wall is providing shear stress. At the center the velocity is maximum, hence it is going faster. If you want you can also change the speed to fast and you can play. So you can see how fast the fluid is flowing and now you can see the molecules. They are moving fast at the center but towards the wall it is going very slow. This will repeat only once because we have written repeat once over here. If you click over here, this will be repeat forever. So it will just keep on continuing. So if you want, you can click it here and you can click here. So that's how you do the analysis of commercial water pipe in ANSYS Fluent. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the analysis. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.